These azaleas are doing really good. I wonder if the Japanese irises are blooming. I don't see them. They've got some really pretty yellow ones. Right there. Maybe they'll come in soon. Look at all of these azaleas, though. Or maybe, no, I think these are rhododendrons right here. Rhododendrons are a little bigger than azaleas. Oh, wow. It's so pretty when they're all blooming like this. This one, I'm pretty sure this is an azalea. It looks like it's having a little bit of a problem. It's like bald. And some of the dogwood is still blooming too. Oh, and these are some kind of purple irises. It looks like something stomped them down though. I wonder what happened there. Huh. Look at these purple flowers. These are pretty. What are they? I am not sure what they are. They are really pretty though. And there's the dogwood. These, I think, yeah, they've got the pink blush on them, so they're not the ones that are native to California. But there's the ones that are actually really pink. I mean, look at how pink these ones are. I wish I could afford to get one of these for my front yard. They grow super duper slow though, and they don't have blooms on them for very long. I think I want to get a shade tree for the front yard. But, you know, I'd want it to be something that grows relatively fast and is also pretty. I will have to do some research. And look at these little white flowers right here. Those are actually a kind of wild onion. I decided to come visit the flowers today instead of doing yard work. So, yay. It's nice to visit the flowers sometimes. Not that there's not flowers in my yard, but there's also work in my yard. And here, there's no work for me to do. There's just flowers to enjoy. So, I am going to enjoy a walk in the flowers without work for just a little while longer. And then I guess I'll go do some work so that I can have better flowers in my yard. Because They've really got some good flowers here. Oh, and look at their salvia. Look at how big that is. It's even bigger than the salvia in my yard. Huh. I think it gets a decent amount of shade right here, and it's still doing pretty good. I know the Texas Ranger that I'm planning on moving from its current location, it really needs full sun, which is part of why I'm going to be moving it. Golden fever. Huh. That, I think I'd like to get some of that in my yard. I like these little daisy things, you know? I do. I like those. I think those right there are freesias? What, a multicolored freesia? And that's rosemary right there. I just transplanted my rosemary. I think I'd like to plant a rose too, but I don't know, maybe. What in the heck is that? Let's zoom in on the plate right there, see if I'll be able to read it later. It says, oh, that's a Japanese iris. It's a purple one. Ooh, it's pretty. That is a pretty one. I want to get some like that, but maybe in yellow. I'd like a yellow flower in the yard. Maybe purple, though. Purple's also good. Have things balanced. What are those white flowers? I don't know. I do have some of this kind of iris in my front yard, but they're the dark ones like those over there, I think. I don't know. There's lots of different colors. I want to get some forget-me-nots. I used to have forget-me-nots in the yard, but they died. We've got a ginkgo. I need to do something about it though, because it's very big. It's a very big ginkgo. The tulips are starting to dry up. I think they need a little water. Maybe they could use a little bit of water. I don't know. Some of them are just really pretty, like these multicolored ones down here, the yellow and maroon. Those are just gorgeous. I really like these multicolored ones, you know. Like there's this multicolored white one over here with these deep red streaks, and these other like orangey ones with yellow streaks. They're just, I love these multicolored tulips. But I also don't want to have to deal with digging flowers out every year and sticking them in the freezer. Huh. What is this thing right here? This is nice. What is is it? It's probably another flowering maple, but it's got a slightly different shape. They're more bell-shaped rather than like the lantern shape like this. They're more of a sort of a bell shape. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they are also flowering maples. They're definitely a different color, but they're also a different shape. I don't know, it's hard to decide which one I like better. You know what? These ones in here, they look sort of like they're more like a vine. And these ones here could be more like a tree. But I don't know, it could also be an age thing. Maybe these tulip, or not tulip, but these bell-shaped ones, maybe they will also grow into having more of an actual trunk given time. I'm really not sure. But I do like those. They are pretty. And I do believe this yellow one over here is also a flowering maple. I don't think that they get big enough to be shade trees, though. Yeah. Both of those are flowering maples. The yellow one and this more mauve colored one. And that is obviously a rose. I definitely want to plant a rose in the front yard. Maybe I'll see if I can find a purple one. Maybe. That way I can have a theme. Red and purple. This is supposedly a rose-scented geranium. I've got strong doubts that it actually smells like a rose. Oh my God. It does. But the thing that smells like the rose is the leaves. So you would actually rub your hands on the leaf and then smell your hands. I think it's a kind of citronella, actually. Yeah, you get a much stronger smell by rubbing your hands and then smelling them. The flowers don't really have much of a scent. So it is that rose-scented geranium. Hey, geraniums don't tend to need a whole lot of water. And it is purple. And it smells like a rose. Oh my gosh. Is anybody watching? It's so easy to grow geranium from clippings. Okay, I'm gonna be a thief right now. Don't tell anybody. I'm gonna be a thief and I'm going to just... There. Okay, now it's time to go. Okay, everybody, I have been a thief. Okay, I've been a thief. I'm gonna try and grow this. I'm gonna put some rooting compound and stick it in something and try and grow roots, and then I too can have a rose-scented geranium. Okay, it's time to go home. Bye everybody, see you next time.